Hello, friends who are bootlickers and bootlickers who are friends. I'm a useful idiot, and I feel obligated to talk about the Trayvon Martin incident and the resultant spectacle. Um, and it is a spectacle, and I personally find this whole episode pretty revolting, and we've had precedents for this. I don't know how many people out there remember the Terri Schiavo case, that poor woman who was in a vegetable state, and there was a debate as to whether to pull the plug on her or not. And of course, Congress has to step in, and it becomes uh, just a revolting spectacle for the masses, played out in the halls of Congress. It left a stench for years to come, dragging that poor family suffering into the halls of Congress to indulge in the worst kind of political opportunism. And so we're seeing that again now. The discussion should be about the fact that Trayvon Martin is one of 100,000 people killed or wounded by firearms every year in America, and that should be the dialogue. But instead, because the politicians and the media control the dialogue becomes divisive, and we are talking about the race card and all these issues now, and the fact that every bottom feeder and every vampire and every scumbag out there is climbing out from underneath their rocks to get into this feeding frenzy. And it's created a cottage industry. Created a cottage industry for the lawyers, a cottage industry for the media, the politicians, the re-election campaigns, magazines, television. Everybody's having a great time, except for the poor families. And I want to stop right now and say, my heart really goes out to the families of Trayvon Martin and Mr. Zimmerman, and everybody directly involved by the tragedy. And now, as one human being to another, my heart goes out to you and what you're going to have to go through for quite some time. So don't succumb to the manipulation that is going on here. This is precisely what the bottom feeders and the political opportunists and the scumbags are trying to set up. That is their agenda, is to use this to divide people into camps, to create the dialogue, to bring up these race issues, to use it for re-election campaign issues and political opportunism for all their individual campaigns. So everybody's going to come out and get a piece of the pie. It's very disgusting. You got Al Sharpton out there and Jesse Jackson and all the fat cats, all the big players are all going to come in and feast on this poor family's bleeding body. So that's all I have to say about this issue. You can get all the gruesome details elsewhere. You can spend your time discussing what the media is saying about it on a daily, hourly, minute basis. You can get plenty of magazines with tons of articles, lots of analysis, and go for it. But I'll tell you right now, it's merely a spectacle. It's a Roman Colosseum. They're throwing red meat into the ring for the masses to scream for blood, the bewildered herd. And they're going to be glued to their televisions, and they're going to be watching this, and they're going to be having a guided dialogue about these issues, and it'll affect the campaign and political careers. And that's what it's all about when it comes to government and media. So move along, nothing to see here.